I'm Siobhan with the Mighty Wig, and I am here to go over some of my favorite products. These are products that you will probably see in most of my videos. I tend to not stray away from things when I find something I like. So, to start, I was gonna go over some of the washing and styling products that I like to use. I like to use a ventilated wig stand. These are great to allow your wigs to sit on when they're wet, whether it be from you just washed it or you just got in from a hot day and you've been sweating all day. It's definitely good to allow your wig to dry out in a ventilated way so you don't deal with any kind of mildew smells getting in your wigs. So this is also really great for travel. It collapses so you can just take it apart at the top and it goes completely flat. So whenever you're traveling, you can still dry your wig properly. The next thing is this collapsible bin. This is what I wash all of my wigs in. It collapses down like this, so you can store it under your sink very easily. The next thing are these microfiber towels. I really like microfiber because they absorb more water than most, like a traditional cotton towel. And so I can really, when I'm like squeezing water out of the wig, I can get more out with a microfiber towel. The next thing are these misting water bottles. These are incredible because they are just going to evenly dampen the hair when you're doing any kind of heatless styling, or even when you're adding any leave-in conditioner in your hair and you're not just like concentrating it with like a traditional spray bottle, how it'll just kind of like douse the hair in one spray. These are great for even saturation. And since I've already mentioned this, Pureology 21 Benefits. This is a leave-in conditioner. This is great for in-between washes, especially in your winter months, or if you live in a really dry climate. This will help keep your wig moisturized. You need to moisturize your wig. It is the most important thing that you can do for your wig. I do like to dilute it down. I use very little conditioner, about this much conditioner to the rest of it being water. This stuff is can be very heavy, but that's also why it works so well. And moving on to my other Pureology products that I like for human hair. This is also with the 21 Benefits. This is only for human hair. So the Pureology Hydrate shampoo and conditioner are wonderful. They're sulfate free. They give the wig exactly what it needs, which is hydration. Now, when you're dealing with synthetic hair, you need to use products that are specific to synthetic hair. Synthetic hair is a monoacrylic fiber plastic, and it needs different ingredients than what human hair, which is keratin protein. So I really like the Renea Paris shampoo and conditioner for synthetic hair. As far as hairspray, this stuff is my go-to for everything. Spray and Play by Big Sexy. It doesn't weigh the hair down. It doesn't make the hair feel really stiff and crunchy, but it gives it a nice hold while still allowing the hair to move. And then last but not least, if you are going to use heat or even be out in the sun, you definitely need to use Joico Defy Damage. This actually also helps with UV rays. So if you're going to the beach or the pool all day and you're gonna wear your wig, 100% put this in your wig while it's still wet after shampooing it. As far as like brushes, the Denman brush is my go-to. It is the end-all be-all to all brushes. It doesn't snag the wig like a lot of brushes have, like the little plastic tips that will start to get old over time, and they will grab like individual hairs from your wig, topper or extensions, and create a stretch or even breaking the hair. I've had this brush since I was in beauty school 21 years ago, and it is still just as good as the day that I bought it. The only difference is the color, and that's because I use a lot of barbicide. As far as pins, when it comes to pinning your wigs, I do not like T-pins. T-pins will snag the hair on your wigs, and if you push them into the wig, like while you're pinning it on the wig block, it could also snag the base of your wig. So to me, T-pins are awful. I don't know why they exist. I'm sure they have a purpose, just not with hair. So I like these pearl head pins. You can get these smaller ones. As far as using heatless styling rods, these little clips are the best thing to secure your rods to the wig. Moving on down here, you can see that I use canvas blocks when it comes to styling the wig. You can always go with, you know, the glamorous blocks. They've got all kinds that are of all colors and patterns. So I love a good canvas block. You can pin into these, so they're still great for styling. They all come with a table clamp. And then you can also get just a plain canvas block. These tend to come in just one size, so if you have a larger head or a really small head, these might not work well for you. Whereas the plain canvas blocks you can get in any size that you might need. The average person probably doesn't need to go over a size 21, because if you put it on a canvas block that's too big and it stays on there for a while, it could stretch your wig. So it's always good to have it about a size smaller than what your actual circumference is. Of course, these heatless styling rods are wonderful. We can get them in smaller sizes or larger sizes, just like this. And you can see this is where I'm using these pearl head pins also to pin in the rods. And that wraps up all of my favorite products. There are more, but we're gonna keep it simple for this video, and I will introduce more down the road. And if you have any comments or questions, just please leave them in the comment section. All of the links to these are affiliate links, and they will be linked in the description below.